Hello, hello. Welcome to Rise with Renee. I'm Renee with Rise with Renee. And I'm jumping on here today because I've been thinking about something that I really wanted to dive into and chat with you guys about. And that is the hidden cost of not taking any action, right? So, if you don't know who I am, let me just kind of take a little step back and tell you that I'm just a normal mom. I'm just like people that you know in your life. I'm a normal mom, just working and learning how to create the best life that I can for my family, right? Like everybody else, that's what we're looking to do, and that's what we're working for, right? And I've been doing that for the past 40 plus years, working for other people to help build their dreams. Has anybody else done that? Work for somebody else so that you can help create their dreams and watch their dreams happen while you struggle, right? So that's, like I've been doing that for 40 years. I worked in television production for about 23 years of my career. I did some telemarketing jobs. I did a lot of different things over my lifetime where I learned a lot as I went. But what I really learned is that I was stuck in a vicious cycle of working for somebody else and being micromanaged all of the time on what I do with my day. I mean, how many people here work a 9 to 5 job? Like, I'm not putting it down at all because I did it for 40 years. But I wish I knew what I know now back then. And I didn't because, listen, you don't know what you don't know, right? Keely, hey. Hey guys, hey guys. Hey Reggie. So I wanted to come on here because I hear about this so much from people that they're stuck in their job. They don't like it. They hate their job. And I say, well, why do you do it? Well, I have to do it. Why do you have to do it? Because I need the money. Okay, I get it that you need the money. You don't have to do that job. And you don't have to stay in a job you're unhappy about. That's a choice. And I'm not saying it's an easy choice, but it's a choice to stay stuck because there is a hidden cost to not taking action. And I'm telling you from experience, 40 years of working for other people and watching them live a great life. Well, I paid my bills, I got my paycheck, and at the end of the week, I was so excited for Friday, especially I got paid twice a month, every other week. Those paychecks are great because you get a nicer check. But you don't realize is that you've already spent it on your bills. So you get paid twice a month, every other week. You come home and you pay your bills on Friday of that week. 2 more weeks to go. And by Sunday, you probably have spent most of your money if you had anything left over. I mean, does anybody understand that and live that life? It's frustrating. Literally, you pay your bills and then you want to go do something. You want to go to the movies with your friends. I mean, movies are expensive now and everything's expensive now. But if you want to go to the movies on Friday with your friends, it's expensive. Just Saturday, I had friends here from New York, from Denver, visiting me. So we did a lot of stuff this weekend. I live in Florida, so there's a lot of stuff you can do, right? So the reason why I mentioned that to you is it was $20 to park the car. It was a free event. $20 to park the car. It was for my husband and I. It was another $85 or $65 for lunch, and then dinner. Guys, that's a lot of it's a lot when you're living a paycheck to paycheck cycle. It's a lot of money. You can't do it when you're living a paycheck to paycheck cycle. And that cycle is not worth it because you're giving up your time freedom and you're trading dollars, time from dollars. You're giving them your time to get your dollars. What if you gave it to yourself? Because you don't lose money by spending it, you lose money by doing nothing. I talk to so many people that are literally stuck in their job. They don't want to go anymore. They have anxiety from it, but they won't leave because of comfort. You have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. Does anybody like work for a company where they just wake up in the morning and they just don't really want to go there? 'Cause I knew there was a better way. So my question to you is this. If you knew there was a better way, are you willing to put in the work to get there? If you're willing to put the work in to get there, drop a one down below. If you were told that there's a better way, what if you were told that you could learn how to build a life that you never need a vacation from? I know you probably would think that's just crazy, right? But what if it wasn't crazy? What if I told you that you can live that lifestyle, but you'd have to put in the effort to do it? Would you do it? Drop a one down below if you would do it. Would you put in that extra heart and soul into something, especially if you're pouring it into you, right? Because you guys, every day that you stay stuck in that same routine, I hate to tell you this, but you're making a choice. You're making a choice because you think it feels comfortable, because you might think that you have job security. And I say you might think that because if you think that you have good job security right now, do me a favor and tell me down below, just write yes. If you have good job security, put a yes down below. Because if there's anything I can tell you after 40 years working in corporate, is every day that you stay stuck in the same routine, you're making a choice. You're making a choice to stay broke. You're making a choice to stay broke. You're making a choice to be overworked, and you're making a choice to be underpaid. Are you getting paid what you're worth? Ask yourself that question right now. Are you getting paid what you're worth? I always knew I was not getting paid what I was worth. And that is very frustrating. But if you had started, I just want to throw this out as a reality check for you. But if you had started something new 6 months ago, and I'm sure 6 months ago you might have had an opportunity to start something new. So think back, okay? 6 months ago, if you had the opportunity to start something new, you'd be making money right now with it. Think about that. But here's the thing, nothing changes if nothing changes, right? Do you ever calculate how much you could have made if you started something 6 months ago? Because you didn't, how much did that waiting actually cost you in time and money? Be honest with yourself there. Because you didn't start something new 6 months ago. So, how much did that waiting actually cost you? Because, listen, let's be real. Your boss isn't giving you a raise just because you deserve it. You know you deserve a raise. You know you deserve more out of your job. You know you're not getting paid what you're worth, but you're there. And you're there because it's comfortable. Listen, we all know when our jobs are comfortable, waking up in the morning and knowing that you're going to get ready in the morning, you're going to have the same routine. I'm a very routine person, very routine. If you're a routine person, go ahead and drop a red heart down below and tell me if you're a routine, structured kind of person. I am. So for that part of working for somebody, I liked it. But literally, you get to work, you have your coffee, you have a meeting, takes away from your production time. Then you go into your office and you get some work done, and then you have lunch, and then you have some more time to work, and then it's time to maybe have a break and then go home. And then you do it again the next day. And each week that you stay stuck is another, each day that you stay stuck is another week that you stay stuck. And every week that you stay stuck at that job that you just are drained from is another month that you're stuck. And in 6 more months, you just repeated the same last 6 months. Anybody relate to that? Exactly. The bills are not going to stop because you're thinking about starting something. If you're thinking about it, the bills just don't go away. Unfortunately, we need to take bold action steps. And you guys got to get out of your own way and get started. That's the only way. That's how I did this. I got started all because I saw a friend post on Facebook. My friend posted on Facebook. She was doing really well. She happened to post about it. I was attracted to what she had said because the timing was right for me. And I was looking and my eyes were open. When your eyes are open and you're really looking for something, your heart can see it and your eyes can see and your heart can receive it. But your bills, they don't stop just because you think you want to do something. No, you have to do it, or you're not going to make that extra money because it doesn't go that way. And the only way out of the situation is to create more income. But how can you create more income at a job that isn't giving that to you? So, my question to you is this: if the only way out is to create more income, why haven't you done it? Why are you staying there if you're not happy and you're not? It's listen, life is too short. Tomorrow's not a guarantee. You have to enjoy every day that you have. If you're missing time with your family, rethink it. I know people that have to travel a lot. They miss a lot of time with their family. Is that what you want? If it's what you want, then it's great. If it's not what you want, then you need to rethink it and think about the real reason that you haven't made a change and you're staying stuck, and be honest with yourself. Be completely honest. What is really stopping you? Hi, Rory. Oh, I got Rory and Lori and Emily. Rory, Lori, and Emily. Rory and Emily. Anyway, I know most people are not going to even understand that, but be honest. I ask you this question, and if you're brave enough to answer me down below, tell me. But what is really stopping you? Is it fear of failure? Fear of success? A lot of people have fear of success because that would change their whole routine. Everything would change. Life would change. Do you want that change? You have to ask yourself, how bad do you want it? And if you want it, are you willing to work for it? And I don't mean work hard for it. I mean work smart for it. Are you afraid that it won't work? But if what you're doing right now is already not working, are you doing yourself a favor staying there? Because if you're living paycheck to paycheck, if you're going to work and you're working really hard and you're giving your boss everything from you, and you know that you are a really, really amazing, loyal employee. Hello, Jillian. If you know you're a really amazing employee and you're not even being recognized for your loyalty, and you think that you have a job that is going to keep you secure because you think you have the security, job security existed years ago. I don't think it really exists right now. I don't know anybody that feels secure at their job. Because let's look at Hobby Lobby. Do you think that they saw that coming? One day they had a job and they had job security, and the next day they don't. Same thing at Party City. The list goes on, Bed Bath and Beyond. I mean, this is like a serious situation going on in major corporations right now. They're downsizing, and you think you have job security, but you really don't. Is it because you think you don't have time to do something? Because I'm going to tell you this. If you think something's holding you back because you don't have time to do it, here's the thing about time. Nobody has the time to do all of these extra things. It's how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to see change happen in your life? Because nothing changes if you don't make a change. If you want to see something be different, you have to move on from what you're doing. Or you're just going to live the same 6 months over and over, the same year over and over, until you get to a point where that job security fails you, or you just get where you get to a point where you've had enough. I can't do this anymore. It happened to me. The micromanaging got on my nerves beyond. I'm a really, really loyal employee, but I don't want to be micromanaged. I don't want you listening to my calls to tell me what I could have said differently. I don't want you to tell me, well, you could have been on the phone longer today, but you didn't, because I know what I was doing. The numbers reflect it. My business was there, but you're only as good as your last sale when you're in sales. Everybody in sales knows that, right? You have time, my friends. You have plenty of time. I promise you. If you deleted out the time that you sit on your phone scrolling and binge watching, and then you complain about money, then you need another approach. You need to create content that people are scrolling and binge watching your information, and you'll never complain about money, because that, my friends, is the way to make the money. Get on the other side of the screen. I can teach you how to do it. If you want to know how, and you want to learn more, and you want to learn more about like affiliate marketing, how to make money online, and you want to know like how I got free and broke out of that 40-year environment, go to my profile, go to my little circle. I'm sure I'm not pointing right to it. Go to my little circle right there. Click on it, and then you'll see my link to Rise with Renee. Just go to that, put in your website. I'm sorry, go to my website, put in your email address. When you do that, you're going to see a little pop-up video. Watch that; it's really quick. That is a message from Michelle. She's the she's the creator of our program, and it's amazing because guess what's coming now? 2.0. Version 2.0 is about to launch, and it is going to be insane. I am super, super stoked for it, and I cannot wait. And it's coming the very beginning of March, so stay tuned. We're only a couple days away. I can't give you any more information than that, but if you want to know what's going on and you want to see what's happening in 2.0, then you want to make sure you subscribe to my channel, that you like, hit all my buttons, hit all the buttons, like, share, subscribe, all of that stuff, okay? Do all of that and follow me. But go to the website, put in your email address, and when you do that, you're going to see that little video. And then when you're done watching that, you are going to get an email from me, and that is going to have the blueprint that my friend sent me when I saw her post. I'm going to send you the same exact thing. It'll show you what you would be learning, what you would be doing, and what you need to get started. And if you have any questions once you get that email, you guys, you can go ahead and reply to that email, and you'll have my email address. And you'll communicate right with me. I don't have anybody doing that for me. I like to talk to you personally. So when you email me, you email me. Okay? I'm right there with you. So Why are you stuck? Again, we'll go back to, do you think you can't afford it? We know we went over the time part of it, right? You got to create the time. If you guys want something bad enough, you have to create the time. Hey, Shay! It's from Shay from Coco K. Hey, girl. I'm so excited. So Shay is my friend from Coco K in the Bahamas. Girl, if you guys want to learn how to live your best life and live a life that you do not need to vacation from, head over to my Travelpreneurs Club. It's in School. School is SKOOL. You have to download the app. It's free to join. And when you go in there, go to Discover Communities and put in Travelpreneurs Club. The Travelpreneurs Club. This is what I teach in there: how to work remote from anywhere in the world, how to fund it so that you can have these amazing life, so that you can live your best life as a travelpreneur. It's the dream life. I want it for all of you, but I can't make you start. You guys have to start. If you think you can't afford it, anything extra in your life, I want you to think about this. How much do you spend on things that will not benefit your life or change your life? Think about it. Think about it. Oh my gosh, Starbucks is insane what the prices are. Like, it's insane. And how many bottles of water do you buy a day when you're out and about? For $2.50 or $5 a bottle. Like, think about it. If you could trim all of that fat out, you can do whatever you want. And especially like my program, what's really cool about that, Stacy, hey girl. I love when my friends show up on here. Awesome. Hey. If you can spend money on coffee, if you could spend money on Starbucks, like literally, you can do anything. My program has, you can pay in full or you can pay in payments. It's up to you. And I think they're anywhere between like 58 and 98 somewhere. It depends on what you actually end up financing it for. I think there's different terms monthly depending on how many months you do. I'm not even sure, to be honest, but because I paid in full, $900. I paid $900. And I made that back in the first week. You guys, I'm gonna teach you how to learn how to go from zero to profit in 1 week, 7 days. I did it in 6. I'm gonna teach you how to do that. So you really not on anything. And if think about this. If you did a payment plan and it cost you, let's say, $90 a month, 75, whatever it is, and you got a sale 7 days, you just made $900 and it's costing you 75. You do the math. You could either pay it off or you can keep it. It's up to you. You don't work for anybody but yourself. Imagine not having to work for somebody else. Imagine getting to the point where you can call in well. Hello, I'm calling in well. What do you mean you're calling in well, Renee? Well, I ain't coming back no more. That is what you want to do. I'm telling you, who would do that when they go and call in? I dare you guys to do that. Seriously, if you do, record it. I want to see that it happen, okay? Most people aren't broke, really. Most people are not broke. Most people just spend on things that they don't get paid back from. Think about it. Think about it. Invest in yourself. Put money into yourself, not the Starbucks that you're going to put into yourself. Put the money into yourself to make yourself have a better life. You have to be the creator of that life. You're the creator of your life. Nothing changes if you don't change it. So if you don't like where you are and you're not happy, you need to ask yourself, what can you do differently? If your next paycheck disappeared tomorrow, how long could you survive? Tell me down below, how long can you survive If your next paycheck disappeared tomorrow, a week, 1 month, 6 months, the experts tell you that you need at least 6 months of salary. Well, how can you save 6 months of salary when you're not even making enough money to even do anything on the weekend? So you have to decide. If you only have $50 left after $100 left after you paid your bills, you got to figure out how you're putting it into yourself. What can you cut out? Because you're spending too much on junk. I promise you. You might think that Starbucks coffee is really important or Dunkin' Donuts, but if you got a Keurig machine and you made your own coffee in your home, I promise you, you're going to save a lot of money. A lot of money. So eating out and doing all of those things is very convenient. Wait until you have lots of money and you have freedom, because when you have time freedom and you have that money, you're going to be much happier. And the harsh truth of everything is if you don't change, nothing changes, right? I mean, I can remember going to work and just thinking like I'd sit in the meetings. Anybody relate to this? It's Monday morning and you get to work, you have your coffee, and they gather around for some company meeting, right? Every Monday, only to hear a bunch of rah rah, let's go. And you're like, I would have gone if I was just sitting in my office working. But you're having me in this meeting right now. And then after the meeting, you're going to have people coming into your office and distracting you and all of those things, right? Then you're going to have lunch. It's a vicious cycle. So I'm going to ask you guys something a little bit uncomfortable. So it's not very bad, but I really, really would love to know the answer to this. But how many years have you wished for more money? How many years have you been going to your job, being the best employee and really loyal to your employer? How many years have you wished for more money, but you haven't done anything different? Be honest. Be really honest about that. Like, seriously, how long? I mean, I did it for 40 years. How long have you put your dreams on pause, waiting for the right time? Because the right time, there's no such thing as the right time. If you're still in the same position 6 months from now, how are you going to feel? Because I'm very sure that some of you last year really did not like where you were and you didn't want to do it anymore, but you didn't give it up. You didn't start something new and you didn't even think about it because you knew that it was comfortable for you. You thought you had job security. You thought it was comfortable for you because you knew the routine and you knew the job and you didn't want to start over somewhere else because that's yucky, right? But what if you started over somewhere else for you? What if it was just for you, not for a boss? Not for a boss to make them rich. What if it was for you? What if, right? But here's the real big news flash for you guys. The right time, it doesn't exist. Your bills, they don't care about your excuses, and no one is coming to save you. If you don't make a change, nobody else will do it for you. Nobody else can do that for you. Nobody else can live your life for you. You are you. Are you living your best life? Do you feel like you're living your best life, or are you dreaming about what that looks like? Are you dreaming about what that looks like and you're thinking it's just not ever going to be attainable to you? Maybe you're a guy and maybe you really love to drive a BMW or a Lamborghini. I don't know. Whatever it is, are you going to ever make that dream come true at your paycheck to paycheck job? So, how would you do it? Do you want to just keep watching other people's videos of them doing it? Do you want to just keep watching other people that are going on vacation while you dream about it? Because here's the thing. It's the harsh truth. I'm all about that because sugarcoating it in today's world does not do you any good. The people making money online, they aren't lucky. They didn't get rich because they're lucky. They got rich because they started something, because they were smart enough to know that if you don't start something new, you cannot succeed. It's not going to just land in your lap, and it's not going to make the money for you, and it's not going to just work for you. You have to make it work. These people learned high income skills. Instead of waiting for someone else to pay them more, they went and they learned high income skills. That's what I did. I found a blueprint that taught me high income skills. I now have a business that runs on automation. Right now, while I'm talking to you, my business is working. And at any time now, I can get a ding on my phone telling me that I just made whatever I made, $900, 300, 600, whatever it is. I have multiple streams of income. This is what it taught me. Multiple streams of income. I created a community on school. You guys, there's so many things you can do to make money online, but you have to start. You have to have the desire to want to change your life. If you have the desire, real burning desire to change your life, then you want to look for a program that you can follow like I did. That's how I got into this. But I found the best program because if I didn't mention to you yet and you missed it, version 2.0 is about to launch and it's going to be stellar because it's already a great program. It's already the most amazing thing I've ever done. I have learned many different things over the years, but learning this program taught me what I needed to know. It taught me how to change my life because now I live a life I don't need a vacation from. Anybody want to do that with me? Anybody want to live a life that you don't need a vacation from? Put a one in the chat. I'm pretty sure you're not putting a one in there, you're being shy. Come on, put that one in because I know you want a life you don't need a vacation from. All right, so these people that you see that are successful online, they also followed a system. They followed a system because they didn't need to figure it out alone because somebody else already figured it out and is pouring it into us. Somebody else, listen, Michelle started this 2.5 years ago. The first year, she was busy figuring it out. She made $1 million. She set out to make $1 million, and she didn't know it was going to be in the first year. Isn't it? Oh, I think it was a year and a half. From then until now, in one more year, she is a $5 million earner. If that doesn't motivate you to learn from somebody that already did it like that, I don't know what is going to motivate you. But I'm telling you, this is what I did. I saw my friend's post, I got the website, I plugged in my email address. She sent me over the information that she got from her, whoever got her into the business. And that's it. And you guys, it's 100% profit. Did I mention that to you? So it was a no-brainer. Wait, did you say you're going to pay me 100% profit? Because I've been in sales my entire life and I've never made more than like 30%. Maybe 50 on some deals, but most of my deals, most of the companies I work for, it was like 20%, sometimes 28%, not 100. It all goes to me, 100%. Imagine working for yourself and you are not at the mercy of that check cashing on Friday. It's going straight into your bank account. Every time somebody is being helped by you, it's going into your bank account. Just because you're helping somebody else change their life. Think about how powerful that is, right? I mean, like literally, what if instead of struggling financially, you actually built something that paid you while you lived your life? Do you even know that that's reality for a lot of people. So you have two choices. You can either keep making excuses and stay exactly where you are, or you can learn how to build an income stream that doesn't depend on a boss. It doesn't depend on your hours, and it doesn't give you permission. You don't need permission. This is your baby. You're going to be taught how to build this business. You're going to be taught step by step with plug-in videos. Like, you guys, like, seriously, these videos that she pours into us every day. Right now, we're doing a run to go from 0 to 90. I'm sorry, to go from 0 to 30,000 in 90 days. We're only on day 31. So you're not too late. You're not too late to join it, because the videos are only about 4 minutes. You literally can knock a couple out in a day, and then you'll be caught up. Like, literally. And you can learn this. But you have to make that choice. And it all comes down to this, like, how bad do you want it? Imagine if you woke up one day, real you wake up one day and you're realizing that the job that you thought was secure just let you go. It just happened again to somebody I know. And it's not easy, especially if you're making good money. If you're making good money, it's really hard to find another job. People are like, oh, I'm really talented and I know that I'll find another job. Until you go to find that other job and you realize they can pay less money to somebody else and teach them the way they want them to be. So your knowledge right now is really not useful to everybody. That's a little bit of a blow to you. I get it. I totally get it. I mean, imagine waking up one day and realizing that the extra money that you needed never showed up. You never got the money last year for that vacation that you dreamed about. So you didn't do anything. Nothing's changed, right? Because that opportunity that you ignored is now somebody else's success story. And it's always interesting to me that people will ignore it instead of explore. Think about it. I'm guilty myself. And over the years, many times people came to me with opportunities. And I was always like, I'm too busy, I'm not interested. Anybody relate to that? But what if you didn't ignore it? What if you just explored it? That's what I did. So I actually said to my friend whose Facebook post I saw, Allison, I said, listen, can you tell me, like, I want to do something, but I don't want to lose my money. I want to make sure that it's a good opportunity. And more importantly, I wanted to know that I can do this. First of all, I didn't have really any tech experience. So I needed to know that I can do this because I was nervous about that. I needed to know that really there's not going to be an upsell once I join. She said, you're not going to get upselled. And there wasn't. There was nothing else to buy. So I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Wow, I was actually surprised. And so I just went to her website. I plugged in my email address. She sent me over the email and I joined right away because I knew that what she sent me over, I read it word for word. I watched the video that was in it. I looked at everything and I'm like, it told me everything that was going to be in the modules that I was going to learn. I'm like, this is what I need. This is exactly what I need to learn how to make money online. That's how I got in it. And that's all you need to do to get started. So, you guys, if you're ready to take back control, then, comment, I'm done waiting. Go to my website. It's in my little circle up here. Click on that. Go there. Click on the link, the LINK. Go to that LINK that says Rise with Renee. Take a picture if you can't remember. Because this is it. This is your time. If you're seeing this is your sign. It's your sign that you need to explore instead of ignore. This could be the first time you do something different like that. And all you got to do is explore it and see if it's for you. If it's not, then you know that wasn't the opportunity for you. But if it is and it makes sense, I mean, really, can you see yourself making like 3 short videos a day to post on TikTok? You're on TikTok anyway. Are you posting videos on there? Because if you're posting videos on TikTok and they're not working for you need to learn how to do it the right way. So you're making money with it. You guys, I get monetized on Facebook. Social media will pay you to post once you get to certain levels. I mean, that's it. Okay. This is it. It's your sign. It's your sign. There's no more excuses, no more waiting. It's your move. You need to do this because the cost of doing nothing is costing you a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of sanity. Don't do it anymore. All right, you guys, if you guys have a question, anything, shoot me a message. I would love to work with you. Anybody that joins with me and ends up working with me on the Legacy Builders program is going to have me mentoring you. So you'll be able to work with me. I will guide you and show you exactly what you need to do to learn this and take over the next step of your life. Because every day you wait, you're losing money and you don't even realize it. So I'm jumping off here, you guys, but I hope you have a good one. Peace out. I hope I can help you guys a little bit by changing the trajectory of your life because it's really up to you. Peace out.